Hi, this is Dr. Joe Pat Hatem, Mayor of the City of Southport. I would like to give you an update today concerning where we are in terms of the curfew, where we are in terms of power, our businesses, debris pickup, and the city response. Southport has survived. What was to be a tropical storm developed into a Category 1 hurricane, which produced significant damage to our city and surrounding communities. As always, as much damage as we had, it could have been much worse. The city manager and I were out after the storm abated around 1:30 in the morning, assessing the damage. We saw the intersections blocked by fallen trees. The bricks of our city attorney's office crumbled on the sidewalks and street. A waterfront blocked and devastated. No lights on in the city. In terms of the curfew, we are rescinding the curfew as of noon on August 5th. We are making sure that the citizens remain safe. The waterfront area, including the intersection of East Bay Street and Atlantic Avenue through Bay Street, Brunswick Street, Yacht Basin Drive, and Short Street to the Southport Marina, will be closed. There was significant damage to West Bay Street. The road has been undermined, as have the sidewalks. Please respect the barriers that have been placed. Our biggest issue, power, electricity, lights. The problem was not only was this a Category 1 hurricane, this hurricane spawned tornadoes, one that came off the water at the end of West Bay Street and traveled north across West Brunswick Street, the west ends of West West, West Brown, West St. George, West Leonard, West Owens, crossed over West 9th and West 11th Street, almost to Cades Trail. These tree-mangled areas entwined with power lines, the crews had to free up these lines first before a power crew could make repairs. This is a time-consuming process, pole by pole, tree by tree, limb by limb. I appreciate the work by BEMC in having their crews out restoring power. Of note, the areas that had less damage and were easier to fix, these were the areas that received power first. It is truly a race to restore power to our citizens as quickly as possible. Businesses and restaurants. I encourage them to reopen, except for those on the waterfront. Please continue to follow mask wearing and social distancing requirements. Our business community has already sustained an economic hit from the pandemic. I wish them well in reopening. Concerning debris, the city has cleared and continues to clear the streets. Many of us have debris in our yards. We have a contract for debris removal, and this will begin in 7 to 10 days to give everyone time to place their trees, limbs, and other yard debris in the right-of-way. After this first pass, there will be one more pickup for any further debris. In terms of the city's response, the emergency operation team has been fantastic in their response. Our emergency services, police, fire and rescue, public works, public information office, the city clerk, all city staff, and our city manager, Gordon Hargrove, who has coordinated the city's efforts. They have been superb, and our citizens should be proud, as I am, of the work these men and women have done in meeting the needs of our city. We will continue to work diligently on our recovery efforts, and we appreciate your patience and cooperation as we move forward. And remember, always stay Southport safe.